I basically, like most young people, started experimenting with smoking pot and that sort of thing. And just one night, I sort of was tempted with something a little harder, and I said, yeah, sure, all right, I'll try that out. And it was about 5 seconds later where I realized, oh, hey, I got an addictive personality here, and I'd like to do that again. And eventually, at the same time, I watched my sanity slip away as I did more and more. And eventually I was borderline psychosis, having delusions and hallucinations. I was doing coke, and eventually I got into meth for a little while, and LSA, mushrooms all the time. Those are my choice. Oxys every now and then. My lowest, there was many low points where I said, okay, that's it, I'm done. I woke up in a detox one day. I had no idea what happened. I had friends had to tell me what happened. Spent all the money I had to my name and had very little food left. So I had basically to survive off of a bag of noodles for a week until I could get some more money. And then eventually, my lowest low was I set a chair up and I tied a belt around my neck and I tied it to the roof of my friend's garage, a nail hanging up there, and I basically was going to tip the chair over, and that was going to be it. And I sat there and contemplated it for a little while, and I was pretty drunk, and I had just done a bunch of coke, my mom flashed before my eyes, and I said, I just knew that she would blame herself for that. Like, she would never be able to live her life again. And so to me it seemed like, I knew it was a selfish thing, but it was the thought of my mom not being able to live her life afterwards that made me say, okay, you need to man up. This is not the solution here. Basically, my solution was to sleep this one off, and let's make a plan tomorrow. And so then that was rock bottom there. When I woke up the next morning, that was there's no way to describe that. It was okay, something has to be done here. This is it. It's life or death now. No, I don't think there's much further down you can go than to losing the will to live. I enrolled in an Ironman. It just strangely it popped into my head one day, and I said, that sounds like a good idea. That's something really challenging, something that's going to take dedication and hard work, and you're going to have to develop discipline. And so I said, okay, I'm going to enroll in that, and I'm going to engulf myself in that, and that's what I did. And I started going to the local races, and I started training, and I started to meet new people and find that there's environments out there where people are having a good time and they're not doing drugs, and it just was like a snowball effect, and I started to get positive feelings back again, and I was around positive people. This year's goal would be to go to the World Championship for duathlon and win it, or podium at least, win it. I want to win it. I guess being someone who's on the other side now, or starting to get to the other side, I would say if you make the change and you put in the time and you weather the storm and you stay strong, you will re-experience life again, and it will be good and positive, and you'll feel joy and real emotions again, not these synthetic highs. You'll feel real highs again.